Hello everyone, for this 15 minutes we will be going through a HIIT style workout, perfect if you're a beginner, you have a cold, or you came back positive. Starting off with some sun salutation related stretches, so reaching your hands up to the sky, bending over to a forward fold, and rising back up again. Just starting off with a nice gentle warm up. We will be using some hand weights. I have 3 kilograms. Feel free to use lighter or any household items if need be. And now staying bent over, I'm just swiveling around so you can see better. Feel free to walk out your forward fold, gently bending one knee at a time. So how this will work is there are 4 rounds, 4 exercises, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, with 1 minute periods in between. Gently standing back up and coming into some high knee stretches. So eventually bringing one knee up to your chest, giving your knee a bit of a hug, just to feel a nice gentle release in the hips, maybe even the glute muscles. And now coming into some arm stretches, stretching your left arm across your chest, or the opposite if you're mirroring me. Once you're done with the chest cross stretches, feel free to bring your hands up and over your head to stretch out your triceps. And now the actual workout begins. Going to come into some air squats. I have set a timer for you. Pressing through the heels, lowering through your hips, and widening your knees out just slightly. You can do whatever you want with your arms. Okay, now next exercise is a lunge, followed by a squat, followed by a lunge. Now if you're mirroring me, you'll be coming over to your left, but we're coming into a right side curtsy lunge, followed by a left leg swing. And now repeat the exact same thing on the opposite side. So again, if you're mirroring me, this time you come over to your right, but in this case we're coming over to our left with a right leg swing. And now we have a 1 minute rest. Okay, getting ready for our second round with some hand weights. Going to do a squat, followed by a simultaneous shoulder press. Getting ready. Going to squat down like we did in the beginning, but at the same time you're going to press through your shoulders. Awesome, next up is pretty much the same thing but different. You're going to add a bit of a cardio hop, so squat, shoulder press, and when your hands are reached back to your shoulders, to add a little hop in between. If of course the hop is way too much for you fitness wise in this current state, then feel free to skip out on it and just focus on the squat and the shoulder press. And now coming into some alternating side curtsy lunges with a bicep curl. Well done, now a funky one, shoulder pulses with regular squats. And that was our second round, now for a 1 minute break. Now coming down to your mat, going to work some of our abs, upper body crunches by sliding your hands up along your knees for 20 seconds. Awesome job. Now coming into opposite elbow, opposite knee on the same side in the same motion. Going to then reach the same opposite hand to the same opposite foot and then switch sides. And now we're going to come into some swaying leg bicycles. So prop yourself up on your elbows. You're going to kick at your legs as though you're more or less swimming backwards, but you're also going to rock side to side through your hips, nice and slow. Now propping yourself up on your hands, we're going to come into some boats to canoe. Feet elevated, knees to chest, and then extend your legs as you inhale and exhale. And that was our second last round. Now we have another minute break and then we'll finish off the class with a bit of a bang. Okay, standing back up, our last round. A bit of a squat followed by turning yourself around just slightly, as well as side kicks on either side, whichever way you're facing. Awesome job. Now holding a low squat, going to come into some boxer punches. And now our final exercise, chia arms, followed by the same hopscotch jump that we did in the second of the first exercise. So either stepping it out if cardio is just a no-go for you at this point, or if you have got it in you, cross your feet in the middle but jumping in and out, pretty much in the same motion as your arms. And you are done. Like I said, this workout is appropriate if you're a beginner, for the cold, or you're shock positive with COVID. Now to cool down, widen your feet, bending over to a forward fold, going onto opposite elbows to ragdoll and swaying side to side if that feels nice. Now of course by the cold or COVID part, obviously I refer to it if you've just got it mildly, cold and COVID, but of course if you are a lot more raw with it, obviously take this workout so much slower and definitely double check with your doctor. Now staying in your wide-legged forward fold, clasping your hands behind your back and stretching out your shoulders. It's not important how far over your hands come, what's more important is the stretch you feel in your shoulders. Now rising on up gently, and then you're going to come out and bring knees to chest, just to stretch out your glutes, maybe feel a nice release in the hips, especially from the back. And now coming into some arm stretches like we did in the beginning. And now stretching out your thighs, same hand to same ankle. Remember to press your pelvis or hips forward just a little bit so you feel a really nice stretch through your thighs. So this concludes class. Thank you all so much for watching and or flowing. I do appreciate it either way. I hope you feel incredible after this, both genuinely and throughout this workout. Thank you all so much, and I shall see you all for my future videos. Namaste.